Today on DC News Now, Thanksgiving this year could start out wet, but will we see rain around dinner time? Meteorologist Damon Matson has your full Thanksgiving forecast.
Saving money on holiday shopping coming up. I'm stretching your dollar with the best ways to save at Goodwill.
With 71 million people on the roads today, don't let traffic make you late to dinner. We're going over the best drive times.
A new policy creating more paperwork for people with developmental disabilities in Maryland. Hear from caregivers and why they're speaking against the changes.
And don't let the Grinch steal Christmas.
The package I've been eagerly waiting on was not there, so I looked at the account and noticed it had been delivered.
We're going over proper porch pirate protection.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us for the latest check on the forecast. Damon, the day before Thanksgiving, I see no sunshine. Should I be concerned?
No worries out there, Mark, as we get throughout the day. The clouds have rolled in, but I will say this, we are not going to see any rainfall just yet. Yeah, folks, it was a sunny start, but those clouds, they have quickly returned. And being that it is the day before Thanksgiving, well, we're happy that's all that has rolled back in. Check it out there. We do have that cloud cover, and just over the last couple of hours, look at how it's spread out, not just across the DC metro area, but from the mountains all the way over to the Chesapeake Bay, but there's no green on the map, or blue for that matter, as we are not seeing any precipitation, rain or snow anywhere close to us here. And we have this high pressure center to thank for that. It is quickly moving east of us, which means that this dry stretch will come to a quick end as we head on toward Thanksgiving. But as long as this high is still just close enough, we will only see cloud cover, rain showers. They are starting to pop up across parts of Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, just west of us, and soon enough that rainfall will be arriving here, but that will not happen until much later tonight. You can go about the rest of your Wednesday getting those preps done for your Thanksgiving meal tomorrow, or perhaps for your traveling here on the holiday. All is going to be well here. Temperatures will be a little bit cooler in the mid-50s because of the clouds, but that's it. That's the only change up we're really seeing out there as we move on toward Thanksgiving tomorrow. But that rainfall, when exactly is it going to arrive, and how long does it stick around through Thanksgiving Day? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, millions hitting the roads today. AAA is predicting just over 71 million people across the country are on the roadways this Thanksgiving holiday. That's almost 2% more people on the roads than this time last year. But something that's not higher this year than last year, gas prices, which is certainly good news for drivers. And again, those gas prices are lower this Thanksgiving in Maryland. The average price now $3.08 a gallon, Virginia $2.95, and DC $3.25 a gallon. It's too late to beat the early rush. AAA says the best travel time of the day was before 10 this morning, but the worst time to travel today is between 1 and 5. And AAA says that almost 2.3 million people are expected to travel other ways, including by bus, train, or cruise. And in the skies, TSA predicting that a record 18 million people will be flying for the holiday. Now, the two busiest days for flyers is today and Sunday, with around 3 million people taking flights each day. And TSA says that they're ready for the increased amount of travelers and have more staff than ever before. But the FAA warning as well that you may see delays due to a staffing shortage with air traffic controllers.
If we are short on staff, we will slow traffic as needed to keep the system safe.
These will likely be some of the busiest travel days in U.S. history.
In terms of weather, no flights are expected to be delayed tomorrow or today or tomorrow due to bad weather. And a warning this afternoon from TSA. Agency says that going through security with a gun in your carry-on is illegal. According to TSA, officers found a loaded gun from a flight that crew members carry on at Reagan National. Investigators say that the woman was given a citation and the airline was notified of the violation. TSA says this is a reminder that all guns must be unloaded, packed in a locked, hard-sided case, and declared at the airline check-in counter so that it can be placed in the correct spot on a plane. If you Fail to follow those rules, you could be arrested, lose your TSA pre-check, and face up to a $15,000 fine. TSA says that over the last 6 years, more than 170 guns have been stopped from going past DCA checkpoints. Well, new today, out of Maryland, Prince George's County Police now identifying a man who died after a shooting in Laurel last night. Police say 58-year-old Jerome Stocks was shot several times and died at the scene. It happened in the 1200 block of Silver Birch Lane around 9 last night. Detectives are still working to find a motive and a suspect description. In Northern Virginia, 2 kids are recovering after being hit by a car while walking on the sidewalk. It happened near the intersection of Carlin Springs Road and 3rd Street. Police say that 2 cars collided, sending one into the sidewalk where it hit the kids. Both were rushed to the hospital. Police say that they're going to be okay. The driver stayed at the scene. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. In Maryland, new policy changes went into effect for people with developmental disabilities that impact their daily care. Now, the changes also impact thousands of families, and many of whom they say had no input in the process. DC News Now's Jean-Marie Sissay has more.
Yeah, families and advocates tell me these new changes were rushed, they had no input, and it adds on way more paperwork than necessary. While the Maryland Department of Health says these changes will improve the documentation process.
We had a collective thud from our jaws hitting the ground.
Maryland families of those with developmental disabilities were not happy to learn about new policy changes being implemented less than a month later.
How are we ever going to manage?
They did not talk to us before they dropped this policy out into the universe. And when we have been telling them this is going to hurt our loved ones, it's crickets.
The changes impact Medicaid waiver families that are self-directed. The changes include more documentation when it comes to increasing wage for their aides, requirements for support brokers, more detailed timesheets and invoice documentations, and also new requirements to access their government funds.
They've increased the paperwork from 1 to up to 5 documents for the same thing. That some of the money they're denying access to are actually for activities and programming costs, which are part of the rate, so that somebody shouldn't have to come out of their own pocket.
Carmen Houston Ludlam is a part of the self-directed program. Her mother says these changes complicates things.
I really want them to help us, not against us.
We're going to lose staff. We're going to lose vendors, people who aren't getting paid, who won't get paid, aren't going to do work for our loved ones.
The Maryland Department of Health says changes will not only help reduce processing delays, ensuring care providers are paid in a more timely manner and participants receive the level of care they need, but will ensure that these taxpayer-funded services are delivered responsibly.
Let's have an honest conversation. Let's sit down together.
Well, family and advocates say they're going to keep pushing until something can be done. Reporting in the studio, I'm Jean-Marie Sissay, DC News Now.
All right, thanks to Jean-Marie. And although the holidays are a wonderful time, health experts say this is a vulnerable time for newborn babies as they are more likely to get sick. And experts advise mothers to breastfeed your newborn, and breastfeeding gives them a natural immune boost. Experts also advise parents to get vaccinated and always wash your hands and don't feel pressured to attend every holiday event. We're helping you stretch your dollar with deals from Black Friday to Cyber Monday. Experts say that most deals are available online, but a few stores will be offering exclusive deals to shoppers who come in on Black Friday. And experts say that the items with the deepest discounts this season, tech.
I am seeing discounts anywhere from 20 to 50% off. Those deeper discounts tend to be on a previous generation of an item. However, that previous generation may have all the bells and whistles that you want, so don't turn your nose up on those.
And you'll be able to find small appliances at about 40% off, and beauty products will have a savings of about 25%. Well, we'll continue to stretch your dollar this holiday season as you kick off items, or you scratch them off items on your shopping list, from hosting to finding gifts for your kiddos. And our Haley Milon has you covered, taking a look at everything a new local Goodwill has to offer.
I'm on a mission to help you save money this holiday season, and the new Goodwill of Greater Washington in Ivy City opened just in time to help us do that.
So we're always donating and always cycling through. So you'll find most kids' items are like brand new at the Goodwill.
For parents endlessly sizing up clothing for growing kiddos, the racks are packed with new and barely worn clothes for a bargain.
Looking at things like snow pants, boots, because those are the things that are going to cost the most that you're still going to have to donate soon because your child or a loved one will grow out of it.
And don't forget to visit the toy section. Tons of goods to stick under the tree. Carolyn Becker is a blogger who turned her passion for thrifting into a career with Goodwill. She says you can throw together a table setting that will wow your guests for under $10.
You really get to pick the items that really match your style.
Other holiday tips: bake a plate of cookies and gift them on a unique plate for your loved one to keep. Also, you can grab your wrapping supplies and holiday cards. Becker says 94 cents of every dollar you spend goes right back into the community.
And our mission is to transform lives in communities.
For more on the store and Goodwill's mission, head over to dcnewsnow.com. I'm Haley Milon, back to you.
All right, thanks to Haley. And check this out. Someone in Virginia is sitting on $1 million. Someone bought a Powerball ticket at this Harris Teeter in Ashburn's Ashbrook Commons Plaza. It's the only one in the country that matched the first 5 numbers and is worth $1 million. And again, that has people thinking of what they would do with all that money.
Oh, I would do great things for young children. So I'd figure out a way to help kids.
$1 million. Well, I would probably get a second home somewhere on the beach.
Well, the winner has 180 days from Monday to claim their prize. Good luck to them.